What's up guys and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia. This week we're doing the Inpachi series. So the Inpachi series, known as 18 in the Japanese version, is a group of fire, machine and pyro type normal monsters. They are all one and the same monsters. So these cards tell a story of the life of the Inpachi monster. The story starts with Inpachi as a felled tree possessed by a wicked spirit. Inpachi would attack travellers in the woods, but one day he faced a great opponent and was defeated before being cut into pieces. He was eventually reformed through unknown means and went in search of the man that defeated him. Eventually he met and fought a criminal, the desperate outlaw, who nearly defeated him. But his angered soul flared up as he wouldn't accept defeat. With his new form, he encountered his rival, and the two started to battle. However, GAGAGIGO appeared and helped the armoured man. Though the battle was great, Inpachi was defeated again. Worse still, he had set fire to the forest that he had once protected and became nothing more than cinders. His soul broken from the travesty he had caused to the forest as well. Inpachi eventually rejuvenated at some point and fought the lizard man again, but due to the cybernetic implants and a dying thirst for power, the lizard man defeated Inpachi and took his head away as a trophy. At some point, a brilliant scientist of the dark world called Kozaki found him and remodeled him into the high defense Woodburg Inpachi with a new purpose: to protect Kozaki. At a later point, Woodburg Inpachi battled the Kickman, but lost and was subsequently destroyed by the Kickman. And that's all the story we have so far in the Inpachis. There may be more to this story eventually, but for now, it's a pretty sad tale because it's nothing but suffering really for the Inpachi, and he doesn't seem to win that many battles. So how about we look at the individual cards that make up this story? So let's start with Inpachi, also known as Large Wooden Man 18 in the Japanese version. Its card description states a log that attacks lost travellers in the forest. Originally a big tree, it was cut down and possessed by a wicked spirit. This monster's body has the number 18 on it. Why? Well, Inpachi is a portmanteau of the pronunciation of the Japanese numerals 1, in, and 8, Pachi. This is the only earth monster in the Inpachi series. All the rest are fire. This monster seems quite similar to Mokujin, a character from the Tekken series, based on wood dummies used to train samurai. Double attack. Marauding Captain and Inpachi are featured on this card. Strangely, Marauding Captain is weaker than Inpachi, and would not actually be able to destroy it without some sort of boost. Blazing Inpachi, also known as Blazing Wooden Man 18. Its card description reads, a wicked wooden spirit now burning in flames. Its fire attack is powerful, but it will soon become nothing but ashes. Blazing Inpachi has a distinctly lighter area beneath the 18. This might be a scar from his battle with Marauding Captain, as seen on Double Attack and Backfire. The scar is also seen on Woodburg Inpachi. Of the 4 Inpachi, this card has the highest attack, and ironically it also has the lowest defense of the 4 Inpachis. It is also the only Inpachi whose attack is higher than its defense. This monster is featured in the artwork of Backfire, Two-Man Cell Battle, and Unified Front. Speaking of Two-Man Cell Battle, Two-Man Cell Battle. The monster featured in Two-Man Cell Battle, shown from closest to farthest, are GAGAGIGO, Marauding Captain, and Blazing Inpachi. The fight depicted in this card is the same fight in My Body as a Shield. This time, the fight may be Inpachi having his revenge on Marauding Captain, after the events of the artwork of Double Attack. Backfire. Chopman, the Desperate Outlaw, and Blazing Inpachi appear in this card's artwork. This card's artwork also seems to depict the transformation of Inpachi into Blazing Inpachi. This card, Backfire, has a counterpart as well, known as Kickfire. Charcoal Inpachi, also known in the Japanese as Large Charcoal 18. Its description reads, a wicked wooden spirit that has burned out. The barbecue grilled with this charcoal is so awesome that everybody thinks it's priceless. That's a bit dark. Charcoal Inpachi is the third card in the series of 4 Inpachi monsters, having burnt out from its Blazing Inpachi form. It is later restored by Kozaki to become Woodburg Inpachi. Woodberg Inpachi Synthetic Wooden Man 18. Its description reads, the new form of the enigmatic Inpachi, remodeled by cutting-edge Dark World technology. Maneuverability has been sacrificed for strong armor, which is considered more important. So this card is the final form of the Inpachi series. This form of Inpachi was upgraded by Kazaki, similar to how GIGA GAGAGIGO was as well. They are both the strongest in their own respective fields. The attack for GAGAGIGO and defense for Inpachi. As well, they're the same level. By the way, we have a whole series on the GAGAGIGO series, so you should go check that out as well. Kozaki can be seen in the bottom right-hand corner of this card, and the size of Woodberg Inpachi compared to Kazaki would suggest that Kozaki, and by extension Giant Kozaki, are much smaller than it would seem. Kickfire. The Kickman and Woodberg Inpachi are featured in this card's artwork. This card's name, effect, and artwork are counterparts to Backfire, and this card could be seen as a TCG counterpart to Counter Force, which has a similar method of dealing damage and also racks up counters when the conditions are met. Finally, Memory of an Adversary. GoGiga GAGAGIGO, Inpachi, Invader of Darkness, Marauding Captain, and Freed the Matchless General appear in this card's artwork. GoGiga GAGAGIGO, who is shown holding the head of Inpachi in his right hand and carrying Invader of Darkness with his left arm, implies that he had defeated both of them. He appeared to have been battling Freed, bringing him near to defeat. Marauding Captain, recalling his and the past cooperation of GoGiga GAGAGIGO, appeared to be trying to reason with GoGiga GAGAGIGO. Yes, it is very confusing with all these names. The events of Common Sacrifice may happen after the events of this card's artwork. The circumstances of this card could also have been the cause of the transformation of GoGiga GAGAGIGO into GAGAGIGO the Risen, through the purification of his soul. This card's name in kanji means Memory of a Rival. However, the furigana is written as Memory of a Friend, implying the complicated relationships that the characters in this card's artwork have with each other. This is the watered down version of Dimensional Prison, with the added effect of summoning the banished monster to your side of the field. Dimensional Prison also includes GAGAGIGO and Freed the Brave Wanderer in its artworks, and the events of this card are continued in Oath of Companionship. And with that, guys, that's another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia done. Do you guys like the Inpachi series? Anyway, don't forget to leave a like, guys, and subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching.